Hey guys, it has been a while since I have made a video. I believe it was May something. It was right after Mother's Day. It was my last video, so it's been going on about 2 months. And this is the longest time in between videos that I've ever done since I started making videos for my channel. A lot of stuff going on in the background, but I'm not going to bore you with that. I want to jump right in because I've got a lot to show you, a lot to talk about. What you see in front of you right here on your screen is a Paul Frank Julius the Monkey backpack, and I got this at Burlington's, and my daughters came to pick me up and took me around to different stores and stuff and had me pick out things. And when we went to Burlington, I went over to the purses and started looking, and I didn't see anything that I saw was cute, anything at all that appealed to me until I saw this bag. And I kept looking at it, you know, and I put it up and walked off and went to go look at other things. Didn't know that my daughter was going to buy it for me because we had kind of separated, and I went off to another place for a while, and they came and picked me up. And when they came to pick me up, as soon as I opened the door, there in the floorboard was this bag. And I think I let out a little squeal because I was so happy that she had got it for me. I just think it's adorable. And I was like, I wonder why they've got Paul Frank stuff at Burlington right now. You know, is there something going on? Well, good old Google, you know, found out that this is Paul Frank's 30th anniversary. It was founded in 1995, and it's really hard to believe that it's been that long, that they're celebrating 30 years. And this is from Paul Frank brand itself, but there's other companies that have been putting out some Paul Frank stuff. There's some collabs with like Cakeworthy and Light Dreams. I have some Paul Frank stuff at Macy's. And so I want to start off by talking about my nails real quick, because in the purse here, the backpack, and the lettering is nice and playful, and it's got primary colors. And so I wanted to do something that reflected that with my nails. So I wanted to do some bright primary colors. So we've got green, we've got red and blue and purple, and then we've got black because the bag is black as well as white. It's trimmed out in black. You can see the black on it. And the straps say Paul Frank, and they're black. So I just thought it would be appropriate to add black in. And I just took a nail set that I already had, and I'm going to show a picture right here because I don't think it would show up if I try to get the nail and hold it out. So I'm just going to put a picture of it. And all I did was, as you can see, there's a white and goldish silvery line going down the middle. So I just took a small little brush and these bright primary color fingernail polishes that I have, if I could pick them up and show you. We've got green and purple and red and blue, and there's my black. So I took all these bright primary colors, and like I said, I took a small brush, and I just went on each side of the line that has the white and the little silver glitter, and just painted it on each side with those colors on each nail. And I know it's not showing that great. I might have to just put a picture up of that as well. But the green I have is really old, and it was not working well, even when I added some nail polish remover and shook it up. So I had to just do what I had to do, and that was to take the green little short metallic nails that I already had and just put those on the thumbs because I wanted green in there. And since this one didn't work, that's what I had to go with. So that's why my thumbs are shorter, just so I could have some green. So that's what I do with my nails. And my key fob, I was in the mood because I wanted to be fun and have primary colors in this as well. So I made a big glob of keys here. And I've had this thing forever. It is a McDonald's, if you can see the hat and the shirt. It is a Hello Kitty McDonald's. She works at McDonald's. So cute. Had this thing forever, like I said. I've got my black fluffy kitty cat. If you can see the eyes and the ears on it. My pearls. I've got a Marvin the Martian from Looney Tunes. I've got a little balloon dog with a purple choker on it. I've got a 1990 something Tamagotchi. This is one of the original ones. It's not a remake. Got a Disney lanyard on here. I've got a Hello Kitty lip balm that I got at Five Below. I've got a iCarly from Nickelodeon Magic Meatball. You ask it a question, it'll answer you. So let's say, will I win the lottery?
The answer is yes.
Okay, I should be excited. It just said the answer is yes. But yeah, anyway, that's my little fobbage, key, whatever you call it, clumpage. Okay, so let's move into the bag. And on top of my bag here, I've got, and I had these in my last video, I've been wearing these most of the summer. They're Simply Vera by Vera Wang. Of course, they go with the bag, so. Okay, on the outside of the bag, it came with this cute little banana. And I just added some beads that I have that had some primary colors in it. It was a necklace, and a long time ago I chopped it up because it had some damage on it, so I just threaded a couple of strands through it. I thought it was really pretty with the bag. That banana is adorable. And then on the zipper pull in the front, I've just got a rainbow sequin heart. I haven't had a chance to use that one yet in my sequin heart collection, so I wanted to use that for a zipper pull. And on the main zipper pull of the bag, I've got a Julius the Monkey magnet that I've had forever, and it came in a set, and you'll see as we get into the bag, I've got a couple of other magnets that I ended up using. But I just took a silver little twist tie and put it on this little metal piece there so I could attach it and just make it a zipper pull. And so we are going to start in the front pocket of the bag. And at the very top of it, I've just got some Werther's original candy that I just put in there. I've got a little Julius the Monkey colored pencil. It's a hot pink colored pencil. Probably won't be able to see that either very well. Might have to take a picture of that and put it right here. And it came with this Julius the Monkey tin, and I've shown this before. I used it in another bag. And it's just a little tin, and this pen came with it, or pencil came with it. And I don't remember if it had some paper in it. And I got this at McDonald's in a Happy Meal a long time ago with those magnets. And I just put these little ribbon, I put a ribbon underneath, you know, the top part of the tin, and I taped it so two sides would stick out the top, and that way I could just open the tin easily, because before when I tried to open it, when I used it, I couldn't open it very well. You can see how I kind of rigged it up, and then I taped it. And that way it would give me some pulls on each side so I could lift it up easily. It's just got my pills in it. Next up, we have my Sugar Skull lighter. This came out of a drink. Just a little iridescent rainbow umbrella. So that was cute. Shoved it in there. Here I've got my Celestial Seasonings tin, and you know what's in that probably, and it is my tea. I am doing cold brew for the summer. This is the tag that came with it. It just says black and white. It doesn't have a name or anything. But I love that tag, just the iridescence of it. It's a fun, playful looking tag. It's a nice thick one. And it's got Julius the Monkey little charm on it. So I just thought that was cute. And I think that's it for the front pocket. So we're going to dive into the main part of the bag, and it's full. I usually do an overview, but I mean, it's kind of hard to see. I've got so much stuff in it. Well, since this is almost falling out, it's at the very top. This was an egg roll packet, you know, that the egg rolls come in, not packet, I don't know what you call it, but you know, it's a little bag that the egg rolls came in. It's from Phoenix Asian Diner. It's one of my favorite places to go eat, and I just shoved it in there. I've got a few other things from the restaurant too that are still in my bag, but it also makes for nice crinkles, and you know how I am about crinkles and using crinkles as fidgets. And next up we have a Hello Kitty 50th anniversary little polka dotted plastic bag, and on the flip side is her with a little teddy bear, and it's just for my wipes, little bathroom pouch. It's got all the usual stuff that I always have in there, and then my little bathroom spray atomizer. I love this little pouch. I think I got this from a seller on Mercari, but it probably originally came from Miniso or Daiso or someplace like that. I have a Minnie the Mouse little tissue pack. It's got two different images on the front and the back. I like the stripes on it. It's a cute little package. Pink stripes on this side and purple on that side. And I actually got this from Lori. I won a giveaway on her channel, and I was so excited. Hey Lori, if you're watching, this is one of the items that was included in the giveaway, and it was in a homemade tissue holder that she had made. But I thought this was so cute that I wanted to just, you know, put it in the bag by itself because it's so adorable, and I love Minnie Mouse. And next up, another thing that came from the giveaway from Lori is one of those little silicone pouches. Kiss Lock coin purse. I'll get it out in a minute, guys. And I've just got my change in it. And I've got my little Dory that I got from Dollar Tree a couple years ago, a year and a half or so ago. And you remember I told this story. I was in a U-Haul for about a week while I was waiting for my apartment to come through. And I went to Dollar Tree and I saw her, and I just had to get it because she was motivation for me to just keep swimming, just keep swimming. It was kind of a dark time in my life, and so every now and then I like to throw her in my bag, and just kind of reminds me to keep swimming. And next up, let's see, where do I want to go? I've got this in my backpack because sometimes I like to use this for a reusable shopping bag. And if anybody out there is from the state of Oklahoma, you'll know what this is, Eskimo Joe's. It is a Stillwater's jumping little juke joint. And they sell apparel as well. And their little jingle is, if I don't butcher it and sound terrible, but it's, buy your clothes at Eskimo Joe's. But so yeah, if you're from Oklahoma, you know, you know. But anyway, I've got that in there to use for a reusable shopping bag. And I'm going to go ahead and go here since it's big and it's just right here. So I'm going to pull this out. And this is kind of a catch-all activity bag. I don't know really. It's just got a little bit of everything. And it's just a faux snake print. Overview. And real quick, I've got an Uno Go. That same trip that I got the Dory when I was in the U-Haul, I got these Uno Go cards so me and my son could play them. Nice little purse size Uno. I've got another one of those hand sanitizer pens. It's a little bit different than the other one that I had. And being that it's summer, I don't usually carry these things with me, but being that it's summer, I went ahead and threw in some Native Dio. And it is that Sweet Peach and Nectar. I see a lot of people have these. You get them in the little travel section bins at Walmart. And I've got some CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen, 30 SPF. Got my phone charger. My handy dandy flashlight. Handy dandy pocket knife. Got some of those little stripe matches that are pins. And I've got some stickers. I always have to have stickers. Don't ask me why. It's probably that little kid in me. And next up, we have another item that was in Lori's giveaway that I won. And I don't know how to really describe this material. It's almost like felt, like a baby blanket, like an infant, newborn baby blanket kind of material. It's got these little girls on it and some flowers, and it's just adorable. It's got a purple zipper. It's got lavender and some pretty colors in it. And in here is my makeup overview. Real quick, we've got our Hello Kitty Cream Shop Strawberry Lotion. Little eyeshadows. My EOS lip balm. I love this stuff. It's one of my favorite lip balms. And it's strawberry banana. It smells and tastes awesome. And this is something new that when I went to the pharmacy to pick up my meds, I noticed it was kind of by the register area. And it is Blistex. It's from Blistex, and it's a lip balm, lip gloss. And I didn't even know Blistex had lip balms and lip glosses. But it's Blistex Lip Vibrance. I'll show you what it looks like. But it is a full-on lip gloss. Kind of looks like a lipstick almost. And then on the end, there's a mirror. So when you go to put it on, you can use the little mirror to check your lips and see what you're doing when you put your lips on. So I thought that was kind of neat. Okay, and then I have a Hello Kitty lip smacker that is... I can't read these, guys, where it says what the flavor is or whatever. It came in a set, and it came in a tin, and I got it around Valentine's Day, and there was 3 of them, so... And this is another thing that came from another set from TJ Maxx. It's just a lip gloss. It's this style of lip gloss. Pretty color. I've got my Mother of Pearl Butterfly Compact Mirror. I've got my Mood LA Colors Lip Balm or Gloss or whatever. I've got a roller style rollerball lip gloss from Dollar Tree. That's just strawberry. I've got a Wet n Wild pretty pink. Can't really see it. It's almost a frosty kind of pink. I'm not much of a lipstick wearer, but every now and then I don't mind putting a little on. And I've got a little aloe vera lip gloss that I got on Temu. Just this little miniature tiny lip gloss. I thought it was so cute. And I love aloe vera. Okay. I think I might put anything back. Moving on from there, I've got a Tootsie Roll Lollipop. And that should be in my snack tin coming up here in a minute. And this I'm just repurposing. It's a pocket loom. My kids had this a long time ago, and I'm just using it to hold my Q-tips. And you just shake them out and pull it out the top. And so it worked really well to put my Q-tips in. Next up we have my wallet. And I have not used this since I bought it. It is adorable and cute. It's a gumball wallet. Same graphic on both sides. And I got it at Goodwill. It's got a hot pink trim on it. And it's just that metal kind of style, framed metal kind of wallet. And I've got my cards in here, and cash on both sides. And there's another little pocket right here if you want to put something in here. I've got my son's arcade card. I always have to carry something of his with me. I don't carry all of his cards now, but I like that card, the Pac-Man arcade card, so I stuck it in there to just something to, you know, keep him close. Makes me think of him. that over there. I know I talk about that a lot, and y'all probably wonder what that's about. But my son, unfortunately, a lot of things happened, but he ended up going to prison. He was sentenced back in March. Long story. Don't really have time to get into it. Probably not the the right place to get into it. But that's been life-changing and life-wrecking, and it's been a lot for me to deal with. So yeah, that's why I talk about him a lot, and why I'm always, keeping momentums of him with me. I'm using this because sometimes you guys know I use tins in my bags, and since I got this backpack, I had plenty of room and I wanted to use it. I thought it was cute. In keeping with the bright primary colors, we got some of the Crayola guys on this side, and you got your classic Crayola kind of logo and stuff on this side. And I'm just using it for a snack. That's what I was saying. This Tootsie Roll lollipop should have been in there with that. But I've got my Munchies cheddar cheese crackers. I've got my chewy granola chocolate chip. I've got a fortune cookie left over that went with that egg roll wrapper from the restaurant that I ate at. And I've just got some of these little chewy candies right here on the bottom. I'm not sure what brand they are. They're just like a kind of no-name brand. They're called Fruities. Oh, they're from Tootsie Roll. Okay. Tootsie Roll Fruities. Yeah, they were given to me, so that's why. Okay, I didn't realize that they were Tootsie Roll. But this worked out really cute to be a little snack tin. Okay, next up, I've got a little pouch. My daughter gave me this years ago, and it's a felt kind of pouch. It's got, primary, nice, beautiful, vibrant colors. I've always loved this thing. I love the material that's on the inside of it. It's like a real bright aqua kind of bluish green color. And in here, I'm keeping my handkerchiefs. I picked a pretty bright, vibrant orange and blue. And I've got a yellow one. And then we've just got our soil bags to put them in. It's got a little snap in the front. I've always loved this thing. I've been wanting to incorporate it in one of my bags for a long time, so I thought this worked out really good with this bag. And next up, we've got another thing from that Chinese or Asian diner. We've got some chopsticks. And here, this looks like a toothbrush holder, and it is to keep my gel pens in. You guys know I always have to carry some gel pens, sparkle, glitter pens, or just regular gel pens. And I've got a blue, green, and red in there, and they fit perfectly down inside of there. And there was actually room for another one if I wanted to do that. And they don't take up a lot of space. They just go right here in the side, and that worked out well. And there's a front pocket in here, and I had those tissues in here, those Minnie Mouse tissues. It's a very small pocket here in the front. It doesn't hold a lot. And I had those in there, and when I opened the bag, they must have worked their way out, and they were just kind of on top. And I've just got my orange Tic Tac. Is the other thing that I had in that little pocket. And then the bigger stuff at the very back. These are going to be two items that have the other magnets. I was talking about the magnet that I use for a zipper pull right here. And it was a 3-pack magnet set. And I've had them forever. And one of the magnets was this Julius the monkey face. And it's a really heavy, thick magnet. So it worked perfectly to put it on here on the flap of the envelope. And you can hear that, how heavy it is. And so the weight of it, I thought it would be perfect to kind of use as a weight to close it and kind of make it a Julius the Monkey item. And in here, and I think I showed you guys this in several bags. I got this at Dollar Tree several years ago, and I only found one. And I dug and dug through that stationery and tried to find some more of these kind of pouches, envelope couldn't find any. Like, this was literally the last one, and I went back several other times to try to find more and never could. It was just weird, just this random one that was in there, and I never did find any more. And I wish I could find them in all different colors because I really like these. But I'm just keeping my my coupons and receipts and shopping lists and stuff like that in there. I've got my shopping list here. I've got receipts. I've got some coupons here. Got coupons here. More receipts. Coupons. More receipts. And my another shopping list there. And then I just put I just taped a piece of crinkled up, I think it came from a gift bag or something, and I just put a Bible verse on it in the back. You can't see that, but it's a Bible verse, so it would show through the back with the bright primary color hearts on it. And like I said, that's heavy, and that works really good just to hold it in place, and it puts Julius the monkey on it, which I love. And the last thing, I believe, guys, no, I've got my comb in here. It fell down. I had it in the back on the side here, but it fell down in the bottom of the bag. So I got a black comb. And the very last thing was another magnet that I put on I cannot talk, you guys. I'm so sorry. My brain is not wanting to function. On a black notebook. Just to kind of make it look like a Julius the Monkey notebook. And all it is just plain white paper that's framed out in green. It doesn't have any lines on the paper. And if this notebook looks familiar, it's because I have shown it before. And if you flip it this way, boom, it's another book. It says Brainstorm on it. It's got the iridescent glitter on it. So I just simply took that book and flipped it this way. And made this the front to open this way, and since there's no lines on it, it doesn't look backwards, and it worked to just make it into something else. And then when I'm not going to be using that anymore, I can peel it off and put the magnet back on the fridge. So that is everything, you guys. And we are at 27 minutes, so I'm going to wrap this up. I want to thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for those that comment. Appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.